Exclusively Van Halen is the Van Halen Show on YouTube. And we do giveaways. There's a couple items right there. Future giveaways on the channel. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, Tuesdays. Make sure to tune in. Join us for everything Van Halen. The music, trivia, news. That's exclusively Van Halen on Johnny Beane TV.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!
Hey, what's up, dudes? Are we here?
We are here.
What's up?
No,
Exclusively Van Halen, the Van Halen Show on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, on what else? X. You guys. By the way, as you saw in the promo there, we do giveaways. So make sure you're here on the YouTube side. If you'd like to participate in the giveaways, you must be subscribed to the channel. And our next goal is 12K YouTube subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll be there in probably a month or something. Speaking of that, in a month or so, I'll have a brand new studio for you guys. Probably a couple months. We're trying to get this couch out of the door. We're trying.
throw it through the window.
Yeah. But for the giveaway today, hey, let's do more guitar picks, man. These things are awesome. We were waiting for them. We finally got some. So we've got the EVH, the official EVH Tortex guitar picks. So we will do a giveaway for a pack of those. So again, all you got to do is you got to be subscribed to the YouTube channel, and you must participate in the YouTube chat. So if you're watching us from Facebook, if you're watching us from X, if you're watching us from Twitch, thank you. But open up into the browser and subscribe to the YouTube side and participate in the chat over here or over there.
You got to turn your mic up a little bit.
Whatever that is. I do.
Yeah.
1 2 1 2 1 2. You sure?
Yeah, it's either even saying it in the chat. Look.
Me?
Look at MPN.
Oh man, MPN. Yeah, I probably clicked on one of these things. Let me see.
Hi, Janice. How you doing?
Okay, hang on. I don't know. It looks the same. How's that? Is that the same?
I don't know.
It happens every once in a while. Ron, just turn yours down.
Mine's on automatic from StreamYard.
Hang on. You guys, we're live, as you can tell. This is how a live show works. See, now I'm going to be talking louder. Automatic. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, how's that? How's that, you guys?
Is that any better, people? People. Gary Holt, James Byrne, Janice.
Gary, what's up? What's up, man?
Clayton James.
Hang on. I'm trying to hear myself. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, it sounds the same to me. I don't think it's me. I think it's technically or something. This has happened before in the past. I can turn my mic up. I don't think it'll make any difference, truthfully. I don't think. Can you hear a difference? Do I sound louder to you?
It sounds the same to me.
Sounds the same to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it sounds the same to you, it's not making a difference. This has happened before. Okay, it's fine. I mean, you can hear me, so.
Yep. Okay.
All right, you guys. So anyway, giveaways. We're doing giveaways. So make sure you come on over to YouTube. And let's see, what else do we normally say here? This is OE1 Tuesday. This is the Van Halen Show. So make sure you smash that subscribe, smash that thumbs up. Let's see. Let me just say, you guys, if you guys watched yesterday's video, I'm exhausted. I went to Guitar Center. I ended up getting, actually, I picked up some of these. I picked up some of these as well. These strap blocks. These are for a future giveaway. Maybe for Friday for Talking Guitars. We'll do some of those. But I saw that it was garbage day, so I decided to walk up and down the street and basically look for anything good, like
that black and white couch would have been a good studio couch.
it could have been.
You could have put the LED lights behind the pillows on it because
I know
where the white was.
I know. I could have. There, let me turn my mic up a little bit louder. Hang on one sec. 1 2 1 2. Let me listen. Yeah, it's the same. It's not making any difference. So it's not me. It's sorry, but it's StreamYard is what it is. This has happened before, and I remember this exactly. It's okay though. As long as you guys can hear us, okay. Actually, as long as you can see us, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I mean, how many times in your life you heard "It's not me" or "It's not you, it's me"?
Nah, too many times. By the way, you guys, happy is it International Podcast Day today?
Uh-oh.
So maybe that explains the audio, the bad audio. I mean that's how it works, man.
20 million other people podcasting right now.
That's probably exactly what it is. Everybody's using StreamYard right now, which actually might as well, you guys. Hey, join us over here on StreamYard if you want to make a show, if you want to do some videos or whatever. Use StreamYard to do that. And I have a link for you guys. It's one of these. Is it that one? Is it this one? I think it should be that one. Yeah, it is that one. There we go.
By the way, check your WhatsApp.
Okay, yeah. No, I got it. I looked it up.
Okay.
The best part about StreamYard is that you can customize your live streams with your own branding, logos, and overlays. It's all about making it unique to you. Try it. There's a link right there in the chat. There you go. So yeah, make a show. And hey, if you make a show, invite me onto your show. I'd love to be a guest on your guys' shows. Okay, I'm gonna turn my mic down a little bit because it's not helping. All it's gonna do, this is what's gonna happen. All it's like, if I turn my mic up, it's gonna stay at that same level, but it's gonna start to distort, which is not a good thing. So
okay.
And talking louder is not going to help either. It's just it's for some reason it's at a certain level. This has happened before. I remember, but oh well. That's how it is. On National Podcast Day.
Yeah, podcast isn't working.
Podcast. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some heavy EQing to tonight's podcast before I upload it. But if you guys would like to help us out with the quality of tonight's show, PayPal is the way you can do that. PayPal.me/JohnnyBeane. Link should be down below. And on Facebook, we're live on Facebook. We got Facebook stars you can help support. On Twitch, we have bits you can help support over there. And as I said, podcast, we're on Spotify, we're on X, we're basically everywhere there is. Exclamation point. Yeah, at least we can finally hear Ron. MPN, good one.
Thank you, MPN.
We're everywhere, you guys. Exclamation point S in the chat. We'll give you guys all our social media pages, and the countdown is on, man. The Guitar Moir is going away, unfortunately, because as I said, we can't get it out of the door.
It looks like a pretty wide door.
Actually, it is.
Yeah.
Actually, I could open that door and I could drive a car into here if I wanted to. But
That
anyway,
that would go viral.
it would. Janice, send me a tweet reminding me to drive the car into the house here, so we can go viral. But hey, the Guitar Moir, you guys know these lights magically change in real time while we are live. Where's the thing? Excuse me. With super chats. So if you'd like to help support the channel and support these shows, super chats is really it's an interactive way to do that. And yeah, so the Guitar Moir is staying in here, but at the new studio, the lights will be going with us, and the lights will actually be the entire room. So you'll be able to turn my lights on.
You guys can turn Johnny on.
You'll be able to turn them off. You'll be able to change the colors. You'll be able to. There's all sorts of cool things you'll be able to do in the new studio within the next, let's say, 2 months. Might be sooner, hopefully not, later than that. But next couple months, we'll be in the new studio. We'll have the lights going, all sorts of cool stuff. So yeah, there you go. Just
that would be cool.
Studio. Whoa. You guys want me to trash this? I can't trash this studio, you guys. And I can't even whisper now. Okay. No, Jeff Davidson, I am not. Let's see. Yeah, so he's having headphone problems. I'm having mic issues. It's how it is. Especially on International Podcast Day.
Yeah, because I had my new Beats to try tonight, and they wouldn't. I couldn't. The wire that goes into. I have the 1/8" adapter into the 1/4" adapter, but for this one, they screw on. It screws onto it, and plugs in the back of the Helix. This one, it doesn't do that, and it's got the 90-degree thing, so I couldn't get it in there all the way.
Yeah. That's what she said.
And then I actually have my JBLs, but they're wireless. So I don't know. I'm just trying to get better stuff here to make the quality of the show better for everybody involved. And I'm still working on roadcasters for both of us.
There we go, man. There we go. Okay. All right, you guys. Let's do this. This. Sorry, I'm just listening back. Okay, you guys can hear me. It's not like I'm, it's not like this, but you guys can definitely hear this. Majestic PB and J Cat, he resubscribed. Dude, thank you so much, man. Top of the world. Did I even read that? No, I didn't read that.
No.
Okay. See what happens. All right, we have channel members here on the channel, and as you can see, the executive producers are the top of the world members. They are currently Sherman Callahan, CC, Nova 9, Michael Smith, Music Therapy, Laz, Arhabs, Warlag, Fairfield Guitar Co., Majestic PB and J Cat, who just resubscribed. Thank you so much, man. And Janice Lala, the intern.
The best intern in the world, Janice.
That's right. Thank you.
She is the best.
Yeah, Janice is awesome, you guys.
Janice is in on top of everything.
Well. So, we have channel members. Thank you guys for your continued support for helping sponsor this show. Or this channel, not just this show. We have a whole series of shows We've got the Van Halen show Tuesdays. We eat one Tuesday. What else? Talking guitars on Friday. Saturdays. Guitar ASMR Sunday. I do a Guitar Center thing on Mondays where I go when it's trash day and I look through garbage. It was a lot of. If you guys haven't checked out that video, make sure you check out that video. It was a lot of fun. There'll be a card right up there where this
Majestic.
QR code actually goes. There, right there. Okay. So yeah. All right. Ron, how are you?
Today was hectic.
Mm-hmm.
Up early. Stress test, doctor's appointment, lunch with a friend of mine. Then I come home and my wife had wrote me into yard work in the 90-degree heat. And then I got to spray some more clear on your pedal. So
Nice.
I sprayed some yesterday. I got it level sanded today, sprayed some more clear on it. I'll level sand it tomorrow and spray probably 2 more coats of clear. Then I'll be able to get it to Skyprop, who's in the chat. And then he can put it together.
Skyprop, thank you again for sending some links over via WhatsApp. Thank you so much, man. Man, well, hey, glad you're here.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And
for passing the stress test.
Sure, yeah. Dude, every one of these shows is a stress test.
I was beginning to worry there at the end. I mean, it's like I've had 2 heart attacks. Let's not have a third, but at least it would have been right there with the doctor.
Oh, man. That's why I don't like going to the doctor, but I feel like I'm happy I'm there just in case, you know. Let's see.
J. Beebs.
J. Beebs, thanks for the giveaways. Buy some coffees. Dude, thank you so much. Okay, so let's see if it kicks in, okay?
Now, didn't you say when it went red you was going to drink that beer?
Is it red? Well, technically that's pink.
Yeah.
Red is actually double that.
Oh, okay.
Is what that is.
Okay.
So, and no, I did not. Did I say that?
I think you did.
I don't remember saying that. Although if I did, here it is. Did it happen?
I'll drink my ocean spray.
Look at that. There we go. That's J. Beebs. Thank you for your support, man. Look at that. See, the guitar more changes. So just imagine, you guys, and I know you guys can barely hear me. So you know, it's National Podcast Day today, so that's what happens. But see how those lights changed? Sort of. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Imagine my entire room changing like that. Okay.
That's really weird because apparently they turned pink because I don't see any color at all now.
Mm-hmm. Actually, we'll keep that up.
Oh yeah, thanks.
There we go.
Although you didn't catch it, but not the other day when you went to Guitar Center, but the time before that,
mm-hmm.
when you was like, "Hey, is Ron in the room?" You had that pink.
Yeah.
I wrote in the chat I would actually take that one. I would take that one and hang it on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'd play it, but I'd put it on the wall.
Let's go to the videotape.
Yeah, she's talking about you saying drinking a beer.
We want to know about the monitor, Johnny Beane. Janice is saying. Well, hey, this is the Van Halen show, so let's actually get to some Van Halen news first, which is probably a good thing to do. Because so we got a couple things. We got a couple things Van Halen we'll talk about, and then we can go to the videotape for Janice and we got see. That's why you guys. That's why I say please clip this stuff. Like if either of us say anything, you know, funny or cool, clip that, and so there'll be a timestamp of whatever that is.
But see, Janice remembers you saying you drink that beer if it turned red. She just wrote it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, that's pink. That's not red. That's pink. $100 super chat turns red. That's what that is. So,
Hmm.
and I don't know if I did.
I
say
did.
that.
I did watch one thing
If
Van
anybody
Halen
can
today.
find that, yes.
I did watch one thing Van Halen today. It was a short, and
Mhm.
it was Diamond Dave, and it was him. It was a close up of him on stage. He's like, "All right, who threw the bottle at me?"
Right.
And then he goes into that whole spiel about the girlfriend after the show and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, let me turn my mic volume up over here. Did that change anything? Let me just listen. 1, 2, check. Check, 1, 2.
That does sound better.
Doesn't do anything.
It does on my
Doesn't do
end.
nothing. Doesn't do nothing. Let me see. Is there anything else here? No, there's nothing I can do. The more, well, let me prove it. Be careful, Ron. You're wearing the headphones. For you guys out there, I'm gonna boost my mic all the way up.
Go ahead.
Okay, check. 1, 2. 1, 2.
That's a lot better.
Is it a lot better
Mm-hmm.
for you or for them?
Yeah, that's for me because what happened before when the headphones, I used to keep the headphone volume on like 10 o'clock, but the last 3 shows for you, I had to put it almost all the way. Now I got it back down to 10 o'clock once you turn that up.
Sounds normal now.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me just talk for a minute. I'm listening to you here, and then I have a playback of you, so,
Okay.
so I'm hearing like a bunch of stuff. No, it's just for me. It's just distorting. It's not. It's not. No,
See everybody else saying loud and clear. Turn it down just a little bit.
I did.
Okay.
I just did. I just turned it down a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll leave it right there. I'm trying to think. Did I adjust my mic volume? I don't know. This did happen before, though. I remember, and then it went back to normal at some point. Because the thing is, when we do a show using StreamYard, which we love, I do put the gain at about 2 o'clock. Like what I was saying, like when we were in the green room, remember I was telling you, I was looking at the meter, and it's green, and it's green to yellow every once in a while. You don't want it red. Well, you know this. So usually when I talk into it, it's green and then slightly yellow, back and forth. That's when I do the StreamYard, when we use StreamYard. When I use OBS, say on Twitch, when we video game, I use a totally different setup. That mic, let's just say the volume on my mic, generally I turn to about 11 o'clock. Like it doesn't need to be way as loud because I have boosters built into the OBS, super like boosting my signal already.
Okay.
So
Everybody's saying it sounds better now.
It does sound better. Ned left a fur ball in the mic. Well, he was doing his show earlier. That's what happens when you share a microphone with your cat.
All Ned all night. All Ned all night.
It has vole guts all over it too. He actually did catch a vole the other day. But hey, again, we're 25 minutes into this, and we need to talk Van Halen. So let's talk some Van Halen, and then we can get back to trying to hear what I'm saying. Let's see. Okay, well, we'll just talk. Okay, over the weekend, Sammy Hagar debuted a new restaurant, I believe. Restaurant venue at the Palms Pool in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's called Sammy's Island. Is anybody watching this? Was anybody there? Did anybody go? Sammy did just post about half an hour ago a highlight reel from it. But anyway, it's a brand new place for people to hang out. If you're a fan of Sammy, of Van Halen, you guys You guys might remember when I was in Vegas for TwitchCon several months back, or whenever that was. I stopped at Sammy's Cabo Wabo Vegas restaurant. Stopped there a couple times. And here, now it's telling me my internet sucks. So it's not just the audio that sucks today, it's the video as well. Like it's telling me right here. I see it, that the video is getting bad.
At one point, use max headroom.
Yeah, I know. It's telling me that. I see that.
Yeah, it's called Dave's Not Here.
So, oh, the new venue.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure Dave would be invited. He'd be welcome. You know. So anyway, you guys, the new Sammy's Island, a Sammy Hagar Oasis, opened up at the Palms in Las Vegas. Sammy Hagar performed with Michael Anthony. I think Vic Johnson was there. I think another band called Red Voodoo opened up, and we've had them on the show a couple times over the years. So very cool dudes. And then the next, actually they played a couple gigs. They played Friday night. They played at the Palms. Saturday night was like another gig, and then Sunday, Michael Anthony did an appearance at where is it? You said you sent it. I looked, and then let's see, where did you send that? Carrie Kelly, who is lead and rhythm guitars for Night Ranger, has a bar in Vegas, and Michael Anthony did an appearance there. And that's where our next story comes in. If I can find it. And we'll actually share the screen for this, I think. If we can. Yeah. By the way, this is a podcast. Happy, is it national? Do you know, is it national or international podcast day? I think it's International Podcast Day. Actually, it's not just that, it's International Rock and Roll Podcast Day. That's what today is.
Cool.
I think. Can you look that up real quick? Just Google.
Yeah.
Google
right
International Podcast Day and see if it's today's date, the 21st. That would explain all the glitches in the audio today. Okay, let's share the screen though here. What? Hey Johnny, did Laz get his SA-126? I don't think he even ordered it yet. He's still trying to get, he still has a Kiesel he has to get. Although we did see that Guitar Center is carrying them, and as you guys know, I was at Guitar Center yesterday, but I didn't see them. But there is another store local to me that's a dealer, and I told them about the guitars, and they are going to look into them. I said, hey, this is the newest EVH, the SA-126, and you're gonna start getting calls about these guitars. So,
International Podcast Day is on September 30th of 2024.
yeah, but it's International Rock and Roll Podcast Day. That's what it is. Rock and Roll Podcast Day, which is today. And Brian Davies, no, I have not seen one yet. I saw one when Wolfgang was playing one in front of me. And I do have photos of them that people have sent me. A lot of people have sent me photos of theirs. But I have not actually played one yet myself. I'm really looking forward to it, though. I did a video talking about the guitars the other day, and I was telling you guys how I love hollow body, semi-hollow, semi-acoustic guitars. And so this is, it'd be interesting to try one of these, especially with the guitar neck that's on them. And I think hang on. Do I still have the card? Yeah, that's the card that I made the other day. Talking about the guitars. Right there. Yeah. In the chat, which one as far as looks, which one would you guys get? Ron, which one stands out to you?
Purple one.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, if I was to get one, it would be the purple one.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah, in the chat as well. Which one would you guys want? I mean, I'll take them all. I mean, obviously. I'll take all of them. And before anybody asks again, I would not be surprised if there was a striped one at some point. I would not be surprised at all. You know. It would be cool. You know. I'm sure there'll be fans out there that buy them and that will stripe them. I can see that. Somebody will do that, definitely. But I can see there being an official striped one, if there isn't already. You know?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they'd look good striped.
Mm-hmm. But let me see. Wait a minute. Steve Anderson. What? Steve Anderson? What's up, dude? Hey, glad your initials are on it. There you go, man. Steve Anderson. He used to host a show on the channel here. Steve Anderson, I miss you. Come back, please.
Sadly,
Good to see you,
Brian, there
dude.
probably already is one.
What, this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there will be. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. Wait a minute. What was I doing? Oh wait. Let's do this. We're really jumping around here, but that's what happens when you have technical difficulties. It throws you off, and you're like, see, that's why I like doing the shows just from my phone, where I'm out in the car or walking around or whatever, because it's like, yeah, you know, internet can get weird, but the volume will always stay the same. It's not, and that's the thing, is the more stuff you use, the more stuff in the studio. Like there's more. It's easy that something could go wrong. And you're like, what is it? You know, you can't figure it out.
So is the new studio going to be better or worse?
It's going to be much better.
Okay.
Definitely. Oh, it's going to be much better. I mean, I would hope. But as far as the audio issues tonight, it's on StreamYard side, because this has definitely happened before. Because like I said, I can turn my volume up. You will hear me through this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anybody watching on Facebook, Twitch, X, YouTube, they're not hearing what you're hearing. So, like when I turn my mic up louder, you're like, oh yeah, that's louder and louder and louder. For them, it's just more distorted and distorted and distorted. It's still like here.
Well, you're sounding better now than you did at the beginning of the show.
Oh, okay. Let me listen quick. Check one. Sounds the same to me. See? But so you're hearing this. You're not hearing the play. You're not hearing.
Well, but I'm going by the volume for the headphones, because like I said before, I had to keep it like at 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got it at 11, where the last
Do you have
two
the
or
show
three.
open? Do you have the YouTube window open?
No. Well, on the phone I do.
Okay. Open up the YouTube. Open up YouTube, and I don't think we'll hear what you're hearing, because we don't hear when you play guitar. We don't hear it, so there won't be a problem. Listen to the playback on there, and you'll hear what I'm talking about, because I hear it. I've got another window open.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, you know, at the start of the show, before you made any adjustments, I had to have the knob clear over like on 4 o'clock. Now I got it at 11, so whatever you did helped some.
Hmm.
Hold on,
Let's see.
let me get the YouTube. JB says we are not getting distortion.
On my end?
Apparently.
Yeah. No, you're not. You wouldn't, because I have my mic right now at 2 o'clock where I normally. Well, what am I saying? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm having all sorts of internet problems today.
Janice says you sound radio quality right now.
Oh, thank you, Janice. Thank you so much. You weren't getting distortion? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll just get through this, and then hopefully it'll be sorted out by next time. Let's see. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to do this. Okay. Okay. This is okay. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this right here. Okay. Let's go to Blabbermouth. Blabbermouth. Michael Anthony feels that Wolfgang Van Halen probably wasn't excited about being in Van Halen. Now, this is where we gotta go back to here really quickly. Okay. Kerry Kelly, the guitarist, the second guitarist for Night Ranger, owns either a bar or a club in Vegas, and this is where Michael Anthony was on Sunday. So that's where this interview comes from. Okay, now I was actually just watching this earlier. In a new interview with Sally Steele, former Van Halen bassist Michael Anthony was asked if he had a chance to speak to Eddie Van Halen before the legendary guitarist's passing in October 2020. He said, as transcribed by blabbermouth.net, "No, unfortunately, Eddie and I never had a chance to really settle any differences that we had in the past or whatever. But at the end of 2023 here, Wolfgang, Eddie's son, who played with Van Halen as Michael's replacement, he played the house." Oh, yeah, that's where the inserts are making it confusing. Wolfgang played the House of Blues in Vegas, and Michael Anthony was a guest. And we talked about this. This was actually, I had a gig that same night. Now I remember hearing about it that night, and then that next day we talked about it. And people were sending me video from it where you could see Michael like watching the show, watching Wolfgang's show. So anyway, Mammoth WVH had a show at the House of Blues in Vegas, and Michael Anthony was there as his guest. And Michael says that they talked. They sat and they talked, and there was a lot of closure for Michael. Valerie Bertinelli was there as well. So it was a great night, besides the fact that Wolf is a great guy, great musician. His band kicks ass. But yeah, so at least we were able to do that. Okay. So basically, Sally Steele, she's talking to Mike and is asking questions about, did it seem like Eddie was getting Wolfgang ready to take Mike's place at some point, like when Mike was around? And Mike said no, it didn't seem like it, because Wolfgang was mainly a drummer at the time. So you know, it's great that Michael and Wolfgang are connected again, and they got to talk, and things are cool with them. And as far as being a Van Halen fan, that's just so awesome, because on Facebook, especially in the group, I run 65,000 member group on Facebook, and you get people in there saying all sorts of stuff, trying to stir things around, and it's just so great to see that Wolfgang and Michael Anthony, that they're friends. So
it would have been had Michael got to talk to Eddie before Eddie's passing. I think that would have been good for both of them.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
So who knows?
Mm-hmm. Jay Beebs is saying, I don't think Mike and Wolf ever had a beef. No, I don't think so. No. So let's see. So anyway, Mike had an event in Vegas on Sunday, and basically just got to answer some questions, and again, really good to see that him and Wolfgang are friends. So, okay. By the way, if you guys are tuning in, my audio and video sucks tonight. That's okay though, because it's not all about looks. We're giving these away tonight, so make sure you participate in the giveaway in the YouTube chat. All right, we're live on. Yes.
How thick are those ones?
These are the 1.0s. So
I think the ones I won were the 83s or something like that. 0.83.
88. They would have been 88s if you got them, yeah, which are basically the green ones. You got 73. So you guys all know these picks here. I mean, not the 73s, but just the Tortex Dunlops, just in general. You got the orange ones, red ones, yellow ones, green ones, blue ones, purple ones. Oh, that reminds me. Check this out. Look what I found. Look at this.
He finds stuff all the time. And now he'll be moving to the new studio. He's going to find a bunch more stuff. You wait and see.
Look at this. I found this.
Wait, you're froze holding your... there you go.
Yeah.
You were just like this with your headphones.
No, I know. I see it. Yeah, the internet's not happening today. I don't know why that is, but yeah, I keep freezing. I see that.
He's no good to me, Dad.
All right.
You got the voice for that. I don't.
No good to me, frozen. Well, I had to hide that thing. Otherwise, it's going to be thrown in the trash. Right now, it's hiding. Okay. Okay. So,
I told you not to take it to the bedroom.
You got the purple. Where do you think I hid it? Okay. You guys know the purple. This is a purple Dunlop, I believe. This was given to me 30 years ago by my friend Alex Skolnick. So this is his.
Cool.
I found it. We found it. I can't believe it. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to give this away because this is, this was a gift to me from years ago. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. This is a 30-year-old Alex Skolnick.
Anything over 20 years old is vintage, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like pretty much everybody in the chat and in the show is vintage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm vintage a couple times over.
Uh-huh.
Almost 3 times over.
Cool. Yeah. So anyway, these guitar picks, these are Dunlops. So we're giving these away towards the end of the show. So make sure you participate in the chat on YouTube. Okay? The giveaways only work on YouTube for some reason.
I'm just going to ask you, is there any way you can include the other ones?
At this time, not with the way we do it, no.
Okay.
If we go back to the StreamYard way, yes, it'll do all of them. But
with the same 5 people win, no matter how we do it.
We were having issues with that, so that's why I stopped doing that. But we got the same 5 people winning now too. It's all good though.
Well, two of them that win all the time aren't in here tonight, so that gives two other people a chance.
I hope everybody's okay. I hope everybody's cool. You know. Okay. Anyway, and by the way, I picked up some of these the other day. These Fender strap blocks. I'm looking forward to trying. I was going to try some. I was going to try some of these, and then we were going to give a set away as well. Maybe this Friday. And again, we apologize for the audio and the video of this side of the screen today. Actually, maybe it's the side. Maybe if I just do this, maybe everything will be better. Is everything better now? What if it's the side of the screen?
Well, usually I'm the one having all the issues. Tonight, knock on wood, it's you.
Let me see. Let me just listen back real quick. 1, 2. Actually, it doesn't sound so bad now.
Yeah, I listened on Facebook through here. You sounded just like you do to me in StreamYard.
It sounds like I've gotten louder, but it's still not normal. It's still not where it should be.
But it's better.
But maybe it is better.
More bueno.
But again, when I move into the new studio, you guys, the quality is going to be much better because I won't have to. Because this is my living room here, and when I do these shows, I'm constantly having to. I mean, those things don't sit there all the time, you know. I mean,
sometimes they lay down.
Sometimes they do. So those, you know, I have to move those around. You know, these don't stay on all the time either. You know, this is usually turned off. Sometimes those doors are closed. Sometimes this door's open. You know, so Ned can, turn around.
I didn't think the Guitar More doors would close.
They do. They can. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes they are. But when I move into the new studio, it'll be more, instead of just a living room studio, it'll be a dedicated podcast studio, video production studio, and guitar workroom. I mean, I'm gonna have a guitar bench sitting next to me where I can work on guitars. I'm gonna have cameras at every angle of the bench. Cameras every angle of the studio. The lights will be changing. So it's definitely, and I'm sorry, Jeff Davidson, but there will be green screen as well in there. The entire thing, because we also do video gaming as well, where I'm sitting here on Twitch playing a game.
And now he's playing Call of Duty, everybody. Finally.
Well, I was.
What? You didn't play it?
I was. I uninstalled it last night.
What?
Because it's messing my computer up. See, that could be this. This could be. This is actually the first time I've ran this since that. So
maybe it needs to go back.
It might have messed it up. No, I played it for a little bit. Janice was there last night, and Janice was telling me it was too intense. Right, Janice? Janice was watching me last night. And she's like, Johnny, there's too much noise in here, too much craziness.
If it's too intense, you're too old.
So yeah, I played it last night, but then I uninstalled it just because it was messing with my monitors. It was messing with my monitors kept shutting off.
What?
Yeah, this is true.
So we're not playing it tonight then?
No, I'm not. Call of Duty too loud, Ron Gunner. There you go. No, I'll play it again. It was messing with their brain. Oh my goodness, Janice. Call of Duty was messing with your brain. That's not good. Oh well.
So I was going to show you all the places to hide and snipe people. I was trying to do it the other night when you were playing, but I was like 20 seconds behind what I would type and what I would see. And they kept starting you in that one hotel, and you'd run out the window. And what I was trying
Yeah.
to tell you, when you run out the window, stop, look left.
Yeah.
And by the time it typed in there, you were already in the other building. I was like, well,
Yeah. Yeah. No, that game's fun. But truthfully, I can only play that for like a couple hours, and it's just too repetitive. It's just the same thing over and over and over. That's why I love GTA 5, because you can drive, you can fly, you can sell drugs. You know, you can do all sorts of, things I normally do in real life. Just kidding. I don't drive. Yeah. No, we'll play it more, at some point. But hey, you guys. Hey, Mark's Gas Station. What's up, dude? Actually, we haven't done this in a while. Now that my internet says it's doing better now all of a sudden. Where's everybody watching from tonight? Let us know in the chat. I am in Santa Cruz, California, as you guys know. Ron
I'm in hell.
is in
Hell, other words known as Ohio.
He's in Ohio.
Where we have 2 seasons, raining or not raining, or waiting for the rain.
Mm-hmm. I like to think of as Ohio as hell, too, because I used to have a stalker from there. This is true. See, Ron, it's nothing new to me. Any of that. It's just, that's just how it is. Okay. We got Pittsburgh, PA, Skyprop. Hey, man. Skyprop, thank you again for the links you sent over. Mark's Gas Station, Clearwater, Florida. Right on. We got Uncle Raymond, the Mitten State.
At least he didn't say the smitten state.
Mm-hmm. The Mitten.
Skyprop. Represent.
Mitten State. Good to see you, man. Jabal from Carolina Beach, North Carolina, I think is what that says. Land of Lincoln, J. Beebs. There you go. Taxachusetts.
Frank, you're in Pittsburgh too.
Michael
Cool.
B.
I'm
Corcoran.
only 50 minutes from Pittsburgh.
Cool. I've never been to Pittsburgh.
You need to. You want to
Not
move
yet.
there. You want to move there.
No.
When you'll see the 2 rivers forming the Ohio and the Steelers Stadium, and you'll be like,
I'm not a
damn.
football fan at all.
You will be.
No. You
Go
will
to
be.
go to Permanis, have yourself the Big Don Boss sandwich. You'll be like, damn, I think I'm moving the studio to Pittsburgh.
Oh my gosh. Well, the thing is, my new studio, there'll be no windows, so you guys actually will have no idea where I am. I could be anywhere in that studio. So, looking forward to that. Anyway, Frank Corcoran, great to see you, man. Long-time viewer of this channel, man. I remember saying Frank Corcoran. I remember saying that, 8 years ago or something, man? Great to see you, man. Janice Lala, the intern, channel number, Stamford, Connecticut. Van Halen lyrics, just walking the stinking streets down the crazies from my block. Dude, he's from Mean Street, man. Raymond, originally from, is it Bell Vernon, Pennsylvania.
Allentown, coming from MPN.
Pittsburgh was interesting driving on the highway. Janice.
You ought to try driving through downtown.
Is saying. Michael Tagler, channel member. Yo, Mr. Bean, what's up? MPN, Allentown, PA. Let's see. Yeah, at least 8 years. Yeah, Frank Corcoran. I remember saying your name at least 8 years. 8 or 9 years, man. When I first started doing these shows, when we were first on a schedule of doing these shows, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I remember saying Frank I would say Frank Corcoran is what I would say. I remember that. But dude, great to see. I mean, it's always great to see a name that you're familiar with. I mean, a lot of you guys. I mean, we love seeing you guys every time we're live. But to see a name from like when you first start doing these shows. Like I'm going on 10 years of doing these shows, Ron. So to see a name from like that long, I mean that's such a cool thing. You know?
I can understand that.
That's awesome. Michael Tagler is from Chicago but lives in Indiana. Cool, man. Yeah, I've been to Chicago. I've played Chicago. Never been to Indiana.
That's my kind of town.
Yeah. Lots of fun driving up and down the hills in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Raymond.
you know what? You know what's funny, Raymond, is even where I'm at. You know, it's the foothills of Smoky Mountains. Clear up till like in between Zanesville and Columbus, then it starts flattening out. Then it's flat from Columbus all the way over. But when I say, you know, people look at me and they're like, "You're not in the foot." The hell, I'm not. I mean, I can look. I'm looking at my back door. It's a gigantic mountain of West Virginia. I mean, we literally are. Well, Johnny, I showed you video the other day of the rain. You can see the hill. I mean, I'm just like in the middle of hills everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are like, well, I was not foothills. Yeah, it is. This is the start of the Appalachia.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Very good. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so excuse me. I can burp now because you guys can't even hear me.
I heard that. Of course, it didn't help that I went.
Yeah. Yeah, again, you guys, I apologize if my audio and video is screwed up tonight. Yeah. Because there's nothing I can do, really. It sucks.
Oh, it does sound better now than it did at the beginning of the show.
Mm-hmm. Actually, there is something I can do. Well, do I have that? I can actually just jump in mobily. Is that a word?
Yes. Great googly moogly. Scott.
Let me do that because it'll be better because it's just I can't have it bad.
That's what she said.
Where's oh my gosh. Where's the link I sent you? Here, let me
StreamYard WhatsApp.
Yeah, I have to grab the link. Well, actually, let's try it like this. Let me enter the studio here. Let's see if this makes any difference. I mean, it will make a difference because it'll be a different source. But let's see if, like, hang on. It's going to be a totally different. Oh, man. I need Tone Chaser by Steve Rosen. I need to put my tripod on the book.
Hey, look at that. Eddie's supporting you, man.
Here we go. Check it out, you guys. Tone Chaser.
That is a good book, everybody.
All right. So I'm not going to need this mic anymore. Well, wait. Where am I looking? I'd have to look here. That's where it gets confusing. Wait, where's
Didn't you just say the more stuff you add, the more chance there's going bad? So now we're adding more again.
I did, but this isn't happening. This isn't cutting it. What I do with my other tripod? I've got the one like
You say tripod or tripogs?
Tripogger, you guys. Okay, let's just do this. Let me jump in, see what happens. Hang on. Here, let me do this.
Yeah, add your third window. There you go.
All right. Is that better?
Well, it's louder, but you sound like you're in a tunnel.
How about now?
Yeah, still.
You hear the echo?
Not so much echo. It's just real tinny.
Man. Can you guys see me?
Yeah.
How's that? Well, I mean, it's tinny. It's tinny because it's the phone. Is there echo though? I mean, is it here? Hang on. I got 1 2 1 2 1 2. I got to listen to the playback. The other mic does sound fine.
Yeah.
Well. They're all saying this sounds good too. I mean, I know the camera's better. Plus, I can carry it around. So it's a much better situation, this way. Sounds good for a phone. Okay, yeah. Sorry, you guys are gonna get sick.
Janice, watch your brain.
All right, I'll go back. Yo, what's up? Bye.
Yeah, turn your mic on.
See?
There you go.
I told you, man. You didn't even hear the peacock, man. The peacock was just screaming outside.
No, you were just like,
Yeah, I know. The phone was better. Yeah. Oh, well. The other mic sounds fine. This is louder. Sounds real good.
okay. Yes or no, everybody in the chat. Is this okay for Johnny right now? You can hear him and see him fine. Yes or no?
Well, they can see me. I know they can see me. It's as far as my volume is much lower, like way lower than yours.
But this is more equalized sound wise. What you're on right now.
Jay Beebs is saying the phone was better. He's talking about the audio because it was louder.
Yeah, Keith says it's better. Mike says it's fine as usual. Yandy. Yes, all is fine. Yes, the phone was at the same level as Ron on iPhone. Scott says it sounds better now. I almost said Skyhawk.
Press 1 if you like. If this is better, press 2 if the phone was better. That'll make it faster.
See, everybody in the chat, I have my microphone set on auto adjust. I can shut that off and turn it down. If you want me to do that, then I can level up with Johnny. Hold on here. How's that? Do I sound as loud as Johnny now, or less, or more?
I mean, you sound less here on here, but the thing is you can't gauge what you're hearing within StreamYard because it's the playback.
Yeah.
The playback has me like, let's say if this is like me volume wise right now, like to us, StreamYard has me like here.
Okay.
And like it's struggling. Like you can hear all the stuff I normally use, like struggling. That's why if I turn my mic, if I boost my mic, the volume won't go up. It'll just boost the signal and it'll just distort.
I am now, Janice.
Let me show
I turned
you.
it down.
Let me show you guys this. Watch your ears though, because I'm going to boost. All right, check.
Yeah, I hear the distortion there.
Yeah, see, you can hear the distortion here, but for them, it's the same volume. It's just distorted. But I sound way cooler now, so we'll just keep doing this. I'm kidding.
All right, so we are.
It doesn't matter. We're over. It's done.
We're pretty much even now, right?
I don't know.
As far as everything, I mean, I'm asking the chat basically.
Was that louder? It did get louder, sort of. Yeah, but yeah, it's StreamYard. I don't know what's going on. Who knows? I don't know.
Michael B saying everything's all good now.
It's all good.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, cool. By the way, Tone Chaser. Who sang that song?
It just supported Johnny for a little bit right there.
Toad Chaser. Yeah, you guys. Steve Rosen. Check it out. Steve Rosen. Dude, that's the thing, man. He's been releasing some awesome audios from his interviews. And I really enjoyed. Can we find it? I told you guys about this the other day. Where is it? Okay, these. He had a lost interview with Wayne Charvel. Did you listen to any of these?
No, not yet.
Dude, they were awesome.
I got it ready.
They were awesome. And I know I already gave these to you guys before. I gave you guys part 1. Let me give you guys part 2. I don't think I gave you guys part 2.
But imagine how many he has. He can keep releasing those for the rest of his life. Because he's got, what, 40 years, 50 years of those?
45.
Yeah.
45 years. 50, 50 years. Something like that. I mean, they're basically his interview tapes, the stuff that he would transcribe for the guitar magazines, for Guitar Player, Guitar World, various other ones. And at a time, he was writing a book on Eddie Van Halen, and then that ended up not happening. But he interviewed a lot of people for that, so that's where some of these interviews came from. But this was part 2 of the Wayne Charvel interview, and actually, I really enjoyed these, just because to hear Wayne talk and talk about the guitars. They didn't just talk about Eddie. They talked about other people that he built for.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very interesting stuff. And I think each one is like, how long is each one? Like half an hour, 40 minutes each or something. So I suggest you guys check these out. This is part 2 of the Wayne Charvel interview. And again, drop a comment on these videos. Steve Rosen really appreciates it when you guys say, "Hey, Johnny Beane sent me," sent me over. Yeah, give us part 1 again. Okay. So yeah, drop a comment on this video here. And this is part 2. Here, I'll give you guys part 1 again. If I can. Where is it? It's this one. Here we go. But yeah, no joking. I really actually enjoyed. Not that I don't enjoy this stuff, but it was really interesting to hear Wayne Charvel talking, and like I said, they talked about Eddie, they talked about some other players, but just to hear like his side of like the guitar business, of building guitars. Some of the stuff that he's done.
Wonder if he ever did an interview with Grover.
Who, Rosen?
Yeah.
I don't know. But again, very interesting stuff in here. Okay, here's part 1. So again, drop comments on these YouTube videos. Tell Steve that I sent you guys. And here, if you guys are brand new. And by the way, again, you guys, I apologize for my audio tonight, and the video is kind of weird sometimes. If you're brand new here, though, we love this stuff. I do the Van Halen show Tuesdays. We do all sorts of guitar stuff. I was digging through the trash yesterday looking for guitars. I mean, we're serious about this stuff. But Steve, you guys know Steve Rosen, this guy right here.
Hey guys, NAMM 2023 taking off. Here's Johnny Beane. Watch Johnny Beane TV, the best freaking show on the net, man. I love this guy.
Thank you so much, dude.
You bet.
Thank you.
Steve. Okay, so yeah, the problems are coming from StreamYard tonight. I could tell just by playing that clip. I could tell things were not 100%. Right. So
the book isn't in UK. Just go to tonechaser.com and order it.
The book is directly from Steve himself.
Yeah.
He self-published it. So what you can do is you can go to Amazon. You can order it from there. You can drop a review of the book on Amazon, and you don't even have to have bought the book on Amazon to leave the review. You can leave a review. You could leave a review about this show on Amazon. This is true. Because this show, we're on Amazon as well.
StreamYard might not like it tonight, but
Well, I love StreamYard. There you go. But hey, Tone Chaser, check out the book. This is the 3rd edition. This is the one that I was carrying around the NAMM show. Dweezil Zappa actually looked through this exact copy right here.
and that's funny because he's got that guitar, doesn't he?
No, that's a different one.
Oh, okay.
That's a different one. No, this was a purple Pacer Kramer that was taped
okay.
up during the Diver Down tour. Right there. The one that Dweezil has is the what's called the Rasta guitar, because it's mostly green. But that was also actually it was a Fair Warning guitar. It had the circles on it, which they just reissued. A matte finish, EVH, actually. Here, let's do this. Where is that? There we go. EVH, as you can see. But
You have the link to Steve's website?
I do. Nightbot might have it. Just put in all sorts of. Nightbot might have it because I gave it to Nightbot at one point. Well, there's him on the show with us at one point. Let's see, does Steve Rosen do it? Rosen gives you that one. Does Steve Rosen or Tone Chaser? Yeah, when I get into the new studio, you guys, everything will be, well, everything will be good. Okay, if that doesn't give it to you, I can just I can just get it from here. There it is. Look at that. There it is. Thank you, Nightbot. To order Steve Rosen's new book, Tone Chaser, Understanding Edward, My 26-Year Journey with Edward Van Halen, there's his email address. So you can PayPal $47 to that. But I would send him a message first. I would just email scrosen@sbcglobal.net. I would email him first and say, hey, I saw you on Johnny Beane TV. I'd like to order your book. Have him get back to you. And that's what I would do.
And he's really good at answering emails.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he emails me all the time. Yeah. No, he's great. So there you go, you guys. Cool. What else? Oh, yeah, giveaway. Oh, yeah, we're doing a giveaway. We got these EVH Tortex guitar picks. You want these. So what you got to do is you got to, first of all, subscribe here on YouTube. YouTube. Subscribe. Help us get to 12K YouTube subscribers. And then, actually, here, I can show you guys one out of the package I have. I opened up one of the packages the other day on one of the shows. Very nice. And these are great, too. I mean, they're regular Tortex guitar picks. So you guys know them. You guys know these guitar picks. Huh? Who was that? Somebody just texted me. Somebody just sent me the link to Tone Chaser. Thank you. I already have 2 of the books. No, but thank you. Thank you for sending that. Thank you again. By the way, yeah, this really is my phone number here, you guys. So you can text that number anytime, day or night. You can call me anytime, day or night. You can hang up all you want at this number, 415-952-3263.
So how many people call you at 4 in the morning your time?
It's happened. Dude, it's happened, man. I got rid of somebody in my Van Halen group one time, and they called me like nonstop. They kept calling and hanging up. I probably shouldn't even say that on here, but yeah,
Block,
they kept
block.
doing it. They kept calling, like it would ring, they would hang up. It was nonstop. The guy was a real psychopath, man. He was a real 5150, that guy.
So he was at the studio all the time.
Well, not this studio. No, man. I told you, man. It's crazy. Get some real crazies. But hey, our audience, we love you guys. Let's see. Scott, channel member. He's actually saying he won some of these and they're awesome. They are awesome.
I got
They're
mine.
great.
I
They're
won
great.
mine.
Look at that. Yeah, we got them. Everybody wants some.
Here, John.
Look at that. Oh, thanks.
Wrong side, John. There you go.
I was using one of these. Is it in my pocket still? Yeah, there it is. There it is. I was using this one, playing some guitars the past week. I've been using this particular one right here. I think I used one Sunday night. Guitar ASMR show I was playing. I think I used one.
So let's see the striped guitar. Yeah.
This one right here?
Yep. Now you need
This
to
would-
put a bunch of the picks on it too.
Mm-hmm. You know, people do that, and I've seen that, and it's cool. It's cool, but it's yeah. It's not even sticking to this tape. This tape is like so old. It's not even sticking at all. It's like camouflage. You can't even see them.
There you go.
Here, let's do this. There you go. Yeah, you can see them there. There you go.
Now out of the stripe type guitars, that's the one I would like. The 84.
Mm-hmm. Same here. This is I would say this is my second favorite Van Halen guitar. My first favorite's the Kramer 5150. As far as the striping on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to go up to my mic now because I know we're having the audio issues. But this particular guitar, this was Eddie built 3 guitars for the 1984 tour. The Kramer, well, for that era. He had 3 guitars made. He had the Kramer 5150, he had the Kramer 1984, and then he had which was known as the Hot for Teacher. He had those built. He played all 3 on the 84 tour. And then the 5150 became his main guitar basically from 84 to 90. And then that's when they started developing the Music Man guitar. Which, by the way, if I can stand on one foot here, future giveaway on the channel. There you go. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and that's the real deal right there. There you go. But yeah, I've always loved the striping on this, you know. And this was a replica. This was a replica built by somebody. I know who it is. I'm not gonna say who it is, just because. But replica built by somebody for somebody, and then they gifted me this guitar, but it was in pieces. It was just the body and the neck. It was basically lying on their floor. They said they were actually going to throw it away. Is what they were going to do.
Wow.
Because they were having a new one built, and he's like, this was back when Frank Corcoran was first watching. This was years ago. So he's like, Johnny, do you want this? I'm like, yeah. I mean, I do all these, I was doing mainly like Van Halen lessons on the channel here on YouTube back then. I really wasn't doing these talk shows yet. I mean, we had kind of started doing them, but I would run into people on Instagram and they would mainly know me for my guitar videos. But you never saw my face in those videos. You just saw me from here and then doing all this. You saw this basically, So they didn't know what I looked like, but they knew the name. People on Instagram, I know you from YouTube,
You're that YouTube guy.
And then basically started doing these shows. And so now it's total opposite. Now it's, hey, I know you from your show or your podcasts. By the way, happy International Rock and Roll Podcast Day, you guys.
Janice, that's what she said.
This is a podcast. Yeah. So anyway.
Play Eruption.
Uh-huh. I'm not even plugged in. You can't even hear me. Why would I can't even.
Yeah, I can hear part of it. There you go. All right. Yay. We heard that.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. So it'll be different when I'm in my new studio. I mean, the guitars won't be on the couch anymore. They'll probably be on the wall behind me, maybe, or in stands or something. And I'll just grab one
and I'm going to put his desk right there where the white Randall is.
Uh-huh.
So I'll be looking at you this way. He'll be looking at you from the other side. Uh-huh. And I'm going to give him one half of one of the walls to hang his guitars on. So that's the new studio.
And to sleep against.
Although we might hang some from the ceiling. Like if you go to some of the restaurants, like
yeah, like the Hard Rock cafes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, what's the one in hell or wherever you live? There has to be at least a couple. You've had to at least been to at least a couple Hard Rock cafes in your life.
I was when we had our cabin in Gatlinburg. I used to go to the one in Gatlinburg all the time.
Gatlinburg,
Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
it's right by Smoky Mountain National Park.
Do you remember any of the instruments that were at that location at the time?
I got pictures somewhere.
But
that was probably.
We need names.
The last time I was there was 2012, 2014.
Uh-huh.
Somewhere around there. We used to have a cabin down there.
10 years ago?
Yeah. And there was there's one right before you get to the Ripley's, believe it or not, and the aquarium. There's a Hard Rock cafe right there.
And you've been in there?
Yeah, we eat there all the time.
Okay. Do you remember any of the memorabilia in there? Any names of?
They had some Jimi Hendrix. They had a lot of Elvis stuff because it was right there in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Something from Ray Davies was in there. I remember that because I thought that was kind of strange. I don't think there was any Van Halen stuff in there. So,
that's usually the main question.
Yeah.
Anything Van Halen in there?
No, I don't think not in that one.
Out here in San Francisco, I think the one out here they moved around a couple times, but at one point at the one in San Francisco. I went there for my birthday, and this was in 19. Oh my gosh, this was 31 years ago. I'm over 30, you guys. Okay, so this was 31 years ago. I was there for my birthday, and I remember they had a Sammy Hagar Beane guitar on the wall. It was like one of those baby Beane, like the ML.
Yeah, the dime bag
Like
version.
the dime bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sammy used to play those same guitars too, but he played the baby version of those, which was the smaller one.
Mm.
So they had one of those. I remember they had an Andy Summers Hamer Phantom. Wait, that was at the other location. They had a Jason Becker PV Wolfgang. I remember. And then that's just out here. Down in Universal City,
Mm-hmm.
that's where they had the big Frankenstein out front, which you guys have all probably seen. That's unfortunately that's not there anymore. But at that location, they had an Edward signed Fender Frankenstein, one of the $25,000 ones. They had, and I've got photos from all those on my phone, but they had that one, and then they had the Rickenbacker zebra-looking bass that Michael Anthony played in the Panama video, 84 era. That they had that there as well. And then what else? Oh, I when I was in New York City back in '94, you guys know. Actually, speaking about that guitar, when Eddie first gave a guitar to the Hard Rock Cafe, it was a striped guitar, but the neck was originally off the '84 guitar. I saw that guitar back in '94. He donated it to the Hard Rock in '85, and there's footage of him doing that. I saw it in '94. That guitar.
Blake, yeah, I was in 1978. So it was a while ago.
Yeah, I played Austin in 2009, South by Southwest. Played there a couple times. Played a place called Antoine's a couple times, and then played South by Southwest, which, if anybody is in a band, that's like the dream place to go and play. Is that? It's basically it's a showcase. It's where you go and you showcase you just play and you can get all kinds of endorsements and labels and all kinds of, everybody goes to that. Now it's not just band thing, it's technology as well. So it'd actually be cool to go again at some point to that.
Oh, have you heard of the new guitar kit? Well, I don't know how new they are. I just heard about them. It's called Give Me Power Cable or something like that. It's a weird name, but they're like $59 for one 20-foot. But the jack that you plug into the guitar, it's basically got like a noise gate built into the cable.
Let me see. What's it called?
Wait a minute. I thought I saved it. It starts out, give me something cable. I did. I thought I saved it.
I can't type. Gimme Power guitar cables?
That's it. Yeah. Give me power.
Okay, I see them. Wow. Where did you hear about them?
on Facebook on a reel from the the band that's all brothers and sisters, and the girl sounds like Ronnie James Dio.
How old was the reel?
Just like 3 days ago, maybe.
Okay. Oh wait. Oh wait. Wait a minute. Wait. This could explain stuff. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, no. I just looked at one of their posts and it said from 2018. But then I looked and they've been posting. Okay, they've been posting stuff. Yeah, I see them. Give me power. Okay. I'll save that. I'll remember those. Cool. No, I've not heard of them until now.
From the band Lilac.
Oh, okay. I know who they are.
Yeah, they did the it was like where they did they're endorsed by that company now.
Mm-hmm.
And they use the mic cables and the guitar cables, and her brother is the guitar player. And what I like about the guitar cable is if you're getting feedback and noise from your guitar, this is built into the plugging into the guitar and blah, 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 and you don't have to worry about it.
Hmm.
So I thought that was kind of neat.
I
By the
wonder-
way, did you see this? June 7th, the auction ends. Bid now on this Eddie Van Halen Kramer guitar. Expected price $50,000 to $75,000.
Where is that? Gotta have rock and roll.
It's
Because that guitar that he's holding that photo is not that guitar.
yeah, I know. I keep getting, ever since I signed up for the Jason Becker auction, I keep getting things all the time now for auctions for Eddie stuff.
Let me look.
But it's over June 7th. The auction ends.
Here it is. Kramer custom red, white, black striped dating to 1985. Okay. I mean, that guitar, that's the striping pattern is, I mean, that's the 5150 striping pattern is what that is. But some of the tape is a little bigger. Excuse me. Yeah. I mean, well, yeah. Let's show this. I've seen that guitar before. Here. That's the thing too. A lot of these guitars, like they were auctioned before, and they're being re-auctioned again. Several of them, like that Mini.
Yeah.
The Mini Winnie.
The Hot for Teacher.
Remember that video?
Yeah.
The Mini Winnie. No, the Winnebago guy. You ever see that video? It's one of the first viral videos on YouTube.
No, I didn't see that one.
Winnebago man.
No, I did not see that one.
He's filming commercials for selling Winnebagos, and he keeps having to recut because there's flies on him, and he's like swearing, like, dude, you've never heard Winnebago man?
No.
Actually, speaking of South by Southwest, they actually had him at South by one year because they made a documentary about him. Look it up. Janice, tag Ron in a tweet right now saying Winnebago man.
Please.
You've never seen that video?
No.
Dude, you gotta watch that. That's one of the first like viral videos ever. Okay, and he's like the Mini Winnie. Okay. Yeah, what proof do you get? Let's look at this. I've seen this guitar before. And looking at the striping of this, I've never seen Eddie with this guitar ever. Just saying. Okay. All right. Kramer custom red, white, black. Okay. I mean, this photo, that's not the guitar that they're showing. That's actually the Hot for Teacher. That's the one that sold for $4 million right there. Right? That's the Hot for Teacher guitar, right? In the chat. When I was just telling you that Eddie had 3 guitars for that tour, it was the 5150, the 84, the one looks like this one back here. It was the one that looks like this one. His main guitar looked like this. Yeah, let's read these words because this is kind of yeah. Because that headstock, yeah. Let's see what these words say here.
Starting bid's 15,000.
Well, okay. This guitar is attributed to Eddie Van Halen as evidenced by the guitar's original case containing Eddie Van Halen name stanched in the front. What? Okay. The guitar is all original, including period correct Floyd Rose bridge and original tremolo bar. Wouldn't the trem bar and the bridge be one and the same? Why would you say it includes the bridge and the original bar?
Because you can change, like on all mine, I changed the bar to the pushing style. So back then they had that weird. It looked like
the
spring.
The original ones screw in.
But it looked like a spring almost on them. So it would have to be that type with that ear.
Schaller tuners. 40 Grit is saying this is an Ed Roman. Well, then this isn't Eddie's guitar at all. This was made by somebody. Oh, guitar was acquired by a collector in Canada who acquired it from the collection of Ed Roman. Well, Ed Roman built replicas of these guitars. See, the thing is, this headstock, that doesn't look like Eddie's headstock to me. And the way how the cigarette burn is just so perfect sitting there. This to me looks like a replica that was built by somebody. Is what.
Wonder if it was built on a bed.
I don't know.
The guitar body and headstock feature multiple cigarette burn marks.
The guitar's original no serial number, made in USA Kramer neckplate, was exclusive to custom shop guitars that Kramer produced for endorsed artists between 84 and 85. We're just reading this. We're not stating this as facts. We're just reading. The guitar's original pickup is a rare Seymour Duncan.
Did you see, the one about the collector acquired it from collection? And Mr. Roman was a friend of EVH and reportedly obtained a guitar through their relationship.
I mean, that's possible. I mean, it's possible that that Eddie did own this guitar. I've never seen Eddie in a photo with this guitar ever. And I would think, let's keep going. Okay, yeah, that case, that doesn't. See, to me, that's like a fan made that. Mm-hmm. Eddie would not have that. Or he could have. I mean, it's possible Eddie did own this. I'm just saying it's possible he owned it. It's possible he gave it to Ed Roman. That's possible. Who knows? But
or maybe somebody made it and gave it to Eddie and he just gave it away.
That's very possible too. But it's definitely not the guitar in the photo here. That's 100% not the guitar. And yeah. And see, the thing is, oh crap. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Okay, I would say this is 100% a replica built by somebody. This was not. If Eddie owned this guitar, then it's possible somebody gave it to him. This is definitely a replica of the 5150 because it has a cigarette burn right here, which the original guitar does. This is not the original guitar. And look at these are relic marks. This is relicing. This is not from playing the guitar right here. Did Eddie own this guitar? Who knows? Did he give it to Ed Roman? Who knows? Unfortunately, Ed Roman passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I can tell you 100%. If anything, it's not the guitar in the photo right here. That 100%, it's not. 1,000,000%, it's not. And the thing is, because of this headstock shape, that's not even the correct. That headstock doesn't look correct as far as the guitar that it's supposed to be replicating. That's not right. Right, Janice? So,
But you know what's weird about that though? As much as Eddie changed everything around, I mean, he could have had necks and bodies and just threw something together.
oh, he did.
And you could say, well, yeah, that's not his. He never had that. Well, I mean, who knows?
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, well,
I'm not saying that he didn't own that and that wasn't his. It's possible that it was his. But it's definitely a replica of his main guitar.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Maybe it was,
And
built,
it's not the guitar in that photo.
Yeah, maybe it was
$1,000,000%.
and then they
a trillion,
gave it to Ed.
however high numbers go, percent. That it's not that guitar in the photo. I can tell you, most people in the chat know that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it almost looks like someone built it and give it to Eddie as a gift.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
he's like,
somebody
well,
definitely built that. They built it as being a replica of what's called the Kramer 5150. Definitely. But as far as the guitar being worth what they're saying, no. $15,000
starting bid.
at best. At best, that guitar was a $2,000 guitar, at most. Right, Janice? Janice knows that.
Bid on it, Johnny.
No, you bid on it. I want to see that guitar behind you on your wall over there.
No, I'd rather have the one on your couch.
Mm-hmm. The one on my couch is worth more than that. Than this one. Because at least I know who built that one.
But again, no, I mean, what's it worth? Let's just say someone built it and gave it to Ed.
There's no proof
I know,
at
but
all in this auction.
But let's just say someone built it and gave it to Eddie, and he's
Okay.
like, well, I don't want this. I'll give it to Ed Roman.
What?
The
Sorry,
fact
I
that-
couldn't hear you because I'm turning my volume up so I can hear the podcast.
Say, someone built it, gave it to Ed, and then he's like, yeah, whatever, thanks. I don't want this. And he gave it to Roman. The fact that he owned it, though, that say someone gave it to him, the fact that it was in Eddie's possession, and chances are, if you hand in the guitar, he's going to play it, even if it was just for 30 seconds. And then, like, yeah, it's trash and whatever. But what would that be worth to somebody if you could prove it? Even though Eddie didn't build it, he did own it, and he did play it for 30 seconds.
If.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta
could
say if.
prove it. Yeah,
With
that's what I said.
Ron,
if you could prove it, what would that be
Ron,
worth?
listen to me. Ron, listen to me. With all those statements, you have to say if and what if.
I did.
Okay.
I did. I said.
Because looking at this,
yeah.
the fact that they're using a photograph of not even the same guitar at all shows me that they have no idea what this thing is.
Yeah. Well, that's whoever's doing the auction.
And looking at this guitar, it's definitely a relic of a replica of a guitar.
Yeah.
And Ed Roman did build replica guitars, like not just Van Halen.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
All
he
your
built
favorite
of it.
players, he built too. You
Yeah.
could go to his
Yeah.
site and at the 20
I
years
know.
ago or whatever that was, and you could buy, anybody could get them, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing on this at all.
I know.
mean,
I was just saying hypothetically, if someone built it and gave it to Eddie,
okay.
and so,
Which happened all the time.
Yeah,
People
okay,
gave
so-
him guitars left and right, but he
Okay,
also
so-
gave away guitars left and right as well.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting to. But let's just say if someone gave it to him, he looked at it, played it for 30 seconds, and set it down, and then gave it to Roman or whoever, or the collector in Canada.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's still then that fact, if you could prove it that Eddie did own the guitar and did play it. So what's that worth to a Van Halen fan?
If there's proof,
If there was proof that Eddie did own it, maybe not build it, but owned it.
well,
at
that's a
least.
different story. If there's
Yeah.
proof, there's no proof at all in this auction. Nothing.
Well, I know
Not-
that's what I'm saying.
Because
but
they're
if
using
there
photos
was-
of not
yeah.
even the right guitar. That case that case doesn't mean
Yeah,
anything to me.
Yeah, I know.
Because even look at that case. That's a
I know.
case anybody can buy. That's a what do you call it case? What's the 40 grit? What's that case right there? You know that case.
Roadrunner,
KC CK K
SK.
SKB? Is it
Yeah.
SKB?
That looks like
Charles,
a
hey,
Roadrunner case,
Okay, whatever that is.
which
Whatever
are like
that is.
$130 at Guitar Center.
You know.
Yeah, but no, but what I'm saying
TKL.
is if you could prove that Eddie did own that guitar, even though he didn't build it, but if you could
Oh,
prove that
sure.
he did own it and play it, even if it was just 30 seconds, what would it be worth then if you could prove it?
Oh, dude, if there was a photo of him holding that guitar, if there was a photo of him playing that guitar,
Yeah.
maybe signing it, you know. I mean, the thing is too that the fact that the guitar it's not signed is sketchy to me. Because most of the guitars that Eddie gave away, 9 times out of 10, they're signed by him and dated. Right? So because there's that, I mean, the more I scroll through those photos, the worse and worse the auction looks to me. Michael is saying 15K if there was proof. If it was a photo of Eddie holding that guitar, you know, either holding it or playing it or signing it or anything, you know, that'd be different.
Mm-hmm.
But like Uncle Raymond is saying, I hate to say it, there's like I said, that guitar most likely is a $2,000 guitar as far as a build. At most, as far as like a replica built guitar.
I'm just trying to figure out how they are dating it to 1985. And it says attributed to Eddie Van Halen.
Dating to 85 because 85. Well, like I said, this whole auction's messed up.
Yeah.
That guitar is a replica of the Kramer, what became what's called the 5150 to fans or whatever. Because originally the guitar didn't have the numbers on it. And yeah, that star is too small. Yeah, I mean, and like I said, the cigarette burn, everything on here is a little too perfect to be also something that was played. I mean, the shape of the headstock isn't even totally 100% as far as a Kramer.
Is that a
But-
Lucido neck?
I'm not sure. But speaking of that, listen to the Wayne Charvel interview. You'll hear that name. Okay. Anybody that looks at this this is replicated. This ain't wear.
Make that bigger if you can. We'll go.
Oh, there you go. You know, this, how would that be worn?
Yeah.
How would this get worn down right here? Whose arm touches here when they play the guitar? Nobody's. Okay. Okay. And who turns their pot and it gets wear here? That makes no sense. See, most of these wear marks make no sense. Okay. But the reason it says 1985 is because the original guitar was made, well, technically in 82, 83. 85, Eddie was playing these. And how is it worn here? Makes no sense.
That's from installation of the neck.
So that's one thing. Anyway, now my computer's going to freeze on us. Pickup cavity is wrong, 40 grit is saying. Yeah, just the fact that yeah, it's what, you know, it'll be interesting, you know, keep a bookmark on that and we can see what it goes for.
Oh, it's going to go for 50,000.
I don't see it going for anything. I don't see it going.
Well, notice there's no bids
starting
on it yet.
bid. No, I don't see anybody pulling the trigger on that because there's no proof whatsoever in that auction of it. You know, and I'm doing a show. I know my Van Halen. Right, Janice? And look at this. We got to do a giveaway. There's more proof in these guitar picks right here. These guitar picks are official. That guitar is not. Okay. Okay, let's do the giveaway. Where are we? And is my audio okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. All right. Nightbot, again, who is our friend, says enter a number between 0 and 2,000 right now for these.
1984.
Enter a number right now. Dropping stuff. No, I mean people put stuff up for auction all the time, claiming, "Oh, this is Paul McCartney's," you know, whatever. So, you know, you can't.
Did you hear the story about Cynthia Lennon,
What?
John's first wife, Julian's mom? It's in 65 or 66, whenever John met Yoko, he obviously fell head over heels.
I saw
Yoko.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
I thought that was interesting. And then Julian and his mom, she had to sell all the love letters and drawings John did.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was neat. And then for the people in the chat, she sold every love letter John wrote and drawings and everything. And then she sold them for, I guess, a pretty good amount of money at that time.
Are you talking about a meme that you saw on Facebook?
No.
Or are you talking
No,
about an
no.
actual story about this?
This is a story.
Because I saw a meme about that, and it was, well, it wasn't a meme, it was a video.
Mhm.
And it said, oh, you know, he was married to her, you know, back
Yeah.
when. They showed, you know, the kid and everything. And then towards the end, it says, oh, but here's the ending.
Yeah. Okay. And so she sold everything and she got a substantial amount of money for it. Then after she sold it all, I don't know how much longer it was after, but not much longer, they said, she got a package in the mail and it was everything back, all framed and everything. And from Paul McCartney, he bought them and gave them back to her, let her keep the money and told her, don't sell your memories.
Mm-hmm.
But see, Paul was very close to Julian too. Hey Jude is for Julian.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul ended up
I used to
being,
play that song.
Paul ended up being more of a father to Julian than John was.
How did that go? Well,
Hey,
we'll get
Jude.
flagged. Well, no, don't sing it. Anyway, we used to do the music at a trivia show, and we used to play that song all the time. The whole bar
Okay.
would sing along. Yeah, 20 years ago.
I
And
like
again, no clues.
in the 80s when Julian came out with his first album and stuff, I liked it. I really did.
The whole thing? I only heard
Yeah.
that one song. I've never heard the rest of it.
Yeah. Well, he had like 2 or 3 hits, but the one,
Really?
there was a fast hit, then there was a slow one, and I think there was a third one. Yeah.
I've only ever heard that one song.
Sitting on the step, sitting on the doorway, or whatever it is. You never heard I think he's got like 3 hits.
Wow. Am I thinking of the right one?
Julian Lennon.
What's the song?
Oh, I knew
It's
you
like
were gonna ask me.
it's Too Late for Goodbyes or something.
Yeah, that's one of them.
That's the only one I ever heard. I had no idea he had other songs. That's cool. Yeah, that's the cool thing about Spotify is you can listen to all this stuff. All right, so if you guys are just tuning in and you're wondering why people are putting a bunch of numbers in the chat, it's because we're giving away some official EVH guitar picks. These are the Tortex.
Okay.
And these are 1.0s.
I don't know if I can pronounce this right, but I think it's a slow one. It's called Vallotte, Vallotte. Then there was Too Late for Goodbyes, and there was Stick Around and Say You're Wrong and Jesse. Those were like his big hits.
Back in 1984.
Mm-hmm.
The year that guitar we just looked at was supposedly made, which it wasn't. That guitar was made sometime in the past 20 years, I would think. Yeah, maybe I'll listen to some of those.
Yeah, listen to that Valloette, however the hell you say that. Listen to that one. I think that's the slow one.
Valloette?
Yeah.
Well, that's what the album was called. Valloette. Oh, his singles. Well, I don't know. Let Me Be, Big Mama. Well, I don't know. Oh.
85, he had Say You're Wrong. Stick Around was 86. Too Late for Goodbyes was 85.
Interesting. Yeah, Too Late for Goodbyes. That's the only song I ever heard
Wow.
him do. And actually, I heard it in the Home Depot recently. So
You know you made it when you get in an elevator and you hear music playing your music.
you know you've made it when you got people imitating you. Okay. All right. Numbers in the chat. Numbers in the chat. You want to win these. Enter a number between 0 and 2,000. And while we're waiting, let's just say again, Fridays we do a show called Talking Guitars, and we'll give a set of these away on Friday. Fender strap blocks, strap locking system. Looks like it's 2. Do these go? Is it 2 of them?
One on each end.
One on each end. Okay, that makes sense. Wait a minute. One on each. Is this? Oh, it's 2 pairs. You get a black pair and a red pair.
Yeah.
So it's 2 pairs.
Yep.
For 2 guitars. Unless you have a double. Unless you have a double guitar. What are those called?
Double neck.
If you have a double neck, you still only need one of these or 2 of them.
Unless you have one going
all
each way.
4.
Be right back. Be right back.
I saw that guy in an elevator one time. Escalator. Laz, what's going on, man? Laz, when is your show happening? Because it's very confusing. When is your next episode? And smash that thumbs up, you guys. Smash that like button. Smash the like on Facebook. Give it a heart on X. Smash the thumbs up on YouTube. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, when I see an auction like we'll go back to that auction. When I see an auction like that, like I know what that guitar is supposed to be, and it's not. It's not. And I mean, obviously, when they show a photo of somebody playing a guitar that's supposed to be in that auction, it's not the same guitar at all. It's like, no. But that's the problem. That's why it's easy for people to take advantage when it comes to the Van Halen guitars, because most casual people, they just see a red, black, and white striped guitar and they don't know. There's so many different, officially there were so many different ones. And those of us that are, hella, dorks, like we know what those things are. Dudes, I've seen ones that a lot of you guys have never even seen. People send me the stuff. People send me the photos. I've seen so many actual ones. I actually held one time. I held an actual Eddie Van Halen Kramer, one that he never played, but was his. It was gifted to somebody, and I actually looked it over and held it. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So again, I apologize about our audio issues tonight and possible video issues. It's for some reason it's the internet.
It's always the internet.
Yeah. But as far as let's see. So again, some of you guys are looking at a commercial right now. Sorry. Well, hey, if you're watching this on playback, thank you so much for watching this stuff, you guys. Because 40 Grit, you like the Kramer at Guitar Center in Hollywood. I like that one too. And actually, it was really cool to see Wolfgang do the ad for his new guitars at that Guitar Center where he walks into that location. That was pretty cool. Because I was there. I was just there at that location. It's always fun. Yeah, like say that Kramer that you're talking about, that is an actual one. Not that one that auction we just looked at.
Oh, come on. It's going to go for $50,000.
No, it's not.
But that's what they said.
No. That guitar
I know. I'm
best is a $2,000 build guitar. And that means having nothing to do officially with anything. Just as far as parts.
Mm-hmm.
Although I did see years ago, maybe I shouldn't say this. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I did see something that if I would have seen that, as far as that auction, like I'd be like, it'd give it more like proof, but not. It's hard to explain, and I'm not gonna explain what I'm trying to say, but yeah.
Well, I sent you the link to that song. What's that?
Cool. Thank you, man. Yeah, I know that song. I know. I heard it.
The slow one?
No.
No, I sent you the link to the slow one. What's that?
Maybe I've heard that. Yeah. It's possible I've heard that one. Wouldn't they all just sound like Beatles anyway? Did they all kind of have a Beatles sound to them?
He did sound a lot like John.
I know. That one song, he totally does. But does it kind of sound like a mid early 80s like Beatles-ish type of thing?
No, I don't think so. I wouldn't say that. I mean, he had his own style, but it sounded like John Lennon singing for somebody else. Is what I attributed it to. And he looks a lot like John too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. Let me look at the actual number.
What is the number?
I'll give you guys a hint, though. It's 4 digits. Let me see. Let me just see something. Look.
Well, let's see. Sean Lennon would be 49. He was born, I think, in 75. Julian is, I think, 60. I think he's a year older than me. Computer. How old is Julian Lennon?
Okay, somebody here was like really close.
Julian 61.
Hey, Mike. 61.
Yeah.
Mike, what's up, dude? Hey, great hanging out. What was that? Saturday night?
Computer.
Mike Wood.
How old is Sean Lennon?
Great hanging out, man. You just got here. We're giving away some guitar picks, man. So enter a number between 0 and 2,000 in the chat. Saturday. Okay, so 4 digits.
Said Sean is 45.
Mm-hmm.
Which that doesn't make sense. Because John was killed in 80. So Sean was only, what, 2, 3 then? I thought he was 5 when John died.
Is there a difference between 3 and 5?
Yeah, 2 years.
Well, not when you're a kid, yes, but like now, no. I don't know. This is a Van Halen show, though, so I don't know.
What year was Wolfgang born?
91. Sean Woodall. You got it. The winning number was 1069. Yeah, see, I could have started with the hints. And look, actually, that guitar in his avatar, that's a replica of that guitar. That's a replica. That auction is a replica of another. That's the same thing in his photo there. See?
Maybe that's the one that's at the auction.
Sean, is that no? Are you serious? Give the pics to Peggy. Are you serious?
Wow.
Do you really want Peggy to have these? Mine's a 5150 replica. So is the one in that auction. It's the same.
Did you
It's a
did you see the
replica.
auction, Sean?
It's a replica. Okay. All right, Peggy. Whoa, Peggy. Peggy, send me a text. 415-952-3263. I will send these out to you, Peggy. Congratulations. There you go. So text me. Send me a message. Oh, actually, I should put your name in here because you gotta keep track of this stuff.
But
Peggy.
Sean, did you see the auction we were looking at a little bit ago?
Yeah, I mean, I hate to. Oh, here we go. Okay, we talked about this at the top of the show, but Van Halen News Desk just put it up, what we were just talking about. So really quickly, we'll just go over there and we'll read it from there. We'll end the show. No, that auction makes me mad, man, because it's not what they're saying at all. It really, I mean, it's no. Okay, hang on. Okay, my computer's freezing. Okay, here we go. All right, so we talked about this earlier. Let's go over to VHND and we'll end. We'll end with this. Michael Anthony found closure after reuniting with Wolfgang Van Halen. Eric Senich over on VHND. Eric, if you're watching this, Eric watches this show. Eric, hope all is well, man. Okay, so here's the interview we were talking about. Okay, well, Michael Anthony never had the chance to reconcile with Edward Van Halen. He says he was able to get closure after his recent reunion with Wolfgang Van Halen. Now, this is pretty much what we read earlier, but we can read some of this here. Let's see. Anthony was asked if he had a favorite moment while being Edward's bandmate. When the drama wasn't happening, it was always great times, says Anthony. When Dave was in the band, we did a lot of groundbreaking things, I think. And then with Sammy in the band, we had good times too. Just in general, I think the shows are great. You know, just brothers for brothers. So very cool. And there's the link right there. Actually, let me give you guys a link to this so you guys can check this out. It's only about 7.5 minutes. Drop a comment on this video. Say Johnny Beane sent me. This goes over to Sally Steele is her name. And I think she's located seems like she's located in Vegas. But this is the interview. It's only 7.5 minutes. But jump over there and drop a comment on this video saying, "Hey, Johnny Beane sent me." There you go. Yeah, very cool, man. All right, congratulations,
Sean and
well,
Peggy.
how many people? Who was the first
2.
one? It was Sean.
Sean and Peggy. Yeah.
Congratulations, Sean. Congratulations, Peggy. The guitar picks. So send me a message. I will get these to you. I'll send them out as soon as possible. This Friday on Talking Guitars, I'll talk more about digging through the trash, looking for guitars. If you guys didn't see that video, actually, I need to send out a promo for that, which I'll do either sometime tonight or tomorrow. But we'll give away it's 2 pairs per
Strap
pack here.
locks.
Strunder strap blocks, strap locking system. You got a red set and a black set right there.
Notice how they're made in USA.
Mm-hmm. Made in the USA. Right there. Which includes Ohio.
Well,
Peggy, thank you. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you so much. And again, I apologize about any audio issues we had tonight, audio and or video. We can't always control that stuff. And like I said, I've encountered this before, so I knew what it was. Hopefully things are better now, but definitely, hopefully things are better by the next show.
by Friday.
Yeah.
Laz was in the chat listening. Is he doing a show Wednesday or Thursday?
I'm not sure. T-Fetch, I see your comment. Thank you so much, man. T-Fetch just left a comment over on that video saying Johnny Beane is like sending us here to virtually hug you up. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, you guys, drop a comment. Drop a comment on that video. Say Johnny Beane sent me. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you for watching. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to our channel members. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows. There you are right there.
Thank you very much.
There you guys are. Let me see. Majestic, thank you again for resubscribing to the channel as a Top of the World member. JBeebs1, thank you so much for the $49.99, dude. Dude, that pays for like a month of doing these shows. Thank you so much. Actually, I can thumbs up that. Where is that? We can actually thumbs up that stuff. Oh, there, right there. There we go. I just gave it a thumbs up. Thank you, guys.
I can't afford the automated applause, so I have to.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I have to do it in real life.
It's a good thing we can see you. That sounds like something else.
Oh man!
Don't turn off your camera and do that, okay? Especially while you're looking at me. Okay, you guys. Thank you for watching.
I'm not the one that slept on top of you.
They were bunk beds. Seriously. All right, we'll see you guys. We'll see you on the next one. And hey, I owe you guys a video over on the second channel anyway. So make
Be
sure
good,
you
everybody. Good night.
subscribe to the second channel. All right. All right, you guys, we're out of here. Thank you again. This is Johnny Beane TV. Bye-bye.
Sammy,
What's up, dude?
how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hi,
You
hi,
want to
hi.
film? You can film all you want, man.
Hey,
What do you want me to tell you in that camera?
Hey,
Hey, happy birthday to you, man.
Thanks. I'm Johnny Beane. I've met you a few
Johnny
times.
Beane?
Johnny Beane. Oh, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, Johnny Beane, Sammy Hagar here, man. Congratulations
There you
for
go.
one or all.
And then I'll give you mine, so come back around this way. Okay.
Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go.
All right. Mike. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm Johnny Beane. I met you last year. I talked to you on Google+.
Oh, I remember you.
I
Yeah.
look like,
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's
Yeah.
All right.
He was on a Google Plus Hangout.
I'm Johnny Beane.